Welcome to the Escape Plan, ladies and gents. Today we are going to be discussing how we can find business owners, online businesses who are basically gonna be who we reach out to land appointment setting or high ticket closing roles. So today we're going to be talking about how to find people on Instagram, right? I think Instagram is one of the best tools that you guys can use. Um, because it is pretty much the platform that every single online business uses. They advertise on, so they'll be more responsive on this platform more than any other. But caveat to that, it may, because of that, be also the most competitive. Now, what I do want to say first and foremost is outreaching is a skill, and it's a skill about finding the people, messaging the people, right? And then obviously the interview, etc. Um, so it's important that we get very good at this. Now, my clients, we actually provide them with roles. It's part of obviously what we do. We show them also how to land roles for themselves, but we do provide them with roles because at the end of the day, that's just part of how what we do works. We train them and then we basically place them at high performing companies. So, firstly, the first method to how to actually find roles um, is we're going to be discussing the algorithm method, right? So there's two main methods: the algorithm method, the rabbit hole method. First, I'm going to talk about the algorithm method. So basically, what you're going to want to do is you want to create a second Instagram account. Now, the second Instagram account is purely to find these business owners, right? And to be given these business owners that I'll explain later. Um, you don't want to message them from this account. I mean, you can if you want to, but then you'll have to optimize it. That will also be another kind of episode that I do, is like how to optimize your profile, so that you kind of are more likely to land a role. But pretty much what you want to be doing is reaching out to high level businesses who are advertising and who are able to fill your calendar if you're closing, or who are able to provide you with a lot of leads, who are interested and qualified. So, the first part of that is, like I said, the algorithm method. So, create that second Instagram account, and on the second Instagram account, what we want to do is pretty much just follow, interact, save, like, comment um, on accounts that we know sell high ticket services, right? So, how do we know if they sell high ticket services? Well, firstly, um, they will say, for example, they scale agencies, coaches, consultants, and course sellers, right? So this, I know Charlie Morgan, not personally, but I can tell you that he obviously sells high ticket coaching. He sells packages that range, I believe, up to 20K. Here, work with me one on one. And then this is like a VSL that will be here. And this is his YouTube channel, right? So pretty much you can start with someone like him, Charlie Morgan. Then basically what you want to be doing is you want to interact with all of his content. Now the purpose behind this, obviously doing it on the second account, is to basically train that Instagram account, train the algorithm to then provide you and advertise to you with all these different kind of businesses. Because, for example, let's say you approach and you engage and you follow all of these different people who sell, how to make money online, or sell fitness, or sell relationship coaching. You're going to get advertisements directed to your Instagram homepage, which is basically, you know, creating leverage for you, so that instead of you having to find all these people, they're being just provided to you. And you can literally scroll for like a little bit, find the ads, click on the profile, and then boom, message those people on the main account that you will be outreaching on. And that is going to save you a lot of time, and it's also going to allow you to message the best possible online businesses out there. So you start with someone like Charlie Morgan, right? You would go through their following, but he isn't following anyone. And you can also press this button here to find more people, right? So Charlie Morgan, we know he sells a high ticket program because here there's a work with me one-on-one, and on top of that, there's this, which is a VSL. So I'm sure if I click on here, there is going to be some form of apply for a call, apply for coaching, everything. You know, scroll down to schedule a call. There you go. If you schedule a call, that call is with a closer, right? And this here is called a VSL, video sales letter, which basically, once you watch it,
Hey, I'm Charlie Morgan.
it basically is him pitching to you, right? So that's how you know. And then also this is probably also, yes, same thing, slightly different, because I think he has 2 offers. But yeah, this is another one you can do, and you can book a call here because that will be with the closer. So that is how you'll know. For example, that's one of the ways you'll know that they have a high ticket service, because if it was a low ticket service, there wouldn't be like a schedule call button, right? So you follow Charlie Morgan, you kind of reach out, you comment on his posts, you like his content, and then you can click the little plus icon here to see suggested accounts. You can go through his following, and you can, you know, go to more people. So this guy, Saul Hyde, right? This is another indicator. I'm glad I clicked on him. Basically, DM me build. This means he has an appointment setter, a DM appointment setter on his account, who's basically reaching out to all the people who are DMing this word, right? And this is great because it means that, you know, again, we know that he has a high ticket sales service. And then if we click here, what comes
In
up?
the last 23 days,
This is basically a VSL, and as you can see, book 100% free roadmap call. So you can book a call as well, right? So again, follow him, like his posts, stuff like that. Then you can go through his following, go through all of these people, see if they have similar things, and when you see that, they have either a DM me this word, or you can click on, there's a link in their bio where eventually you'll be able to book a call, something along those lines, or their YouTube where you can book a call. That is how you'll know they have a high ticket service. So on this account, what we are doing is we are basically going to fill this account up. We're going to follow hundreds, if not thousands of people who sell high ticket services, so that our algorithm is just going to send us content and ads of all these different people on top of all the ones that we're following, so that we just get these roles, these applications and these people on autopilot, and we don't have to look for them anymore, right? So this is more of a long-term play, right? Because it can take some time for the algorithm to kind of algorithmize, whatever you want to call it, but it is extremely powerful, because then you'll never have to look for people ever again, right? And again, you can do here suggested accounts, you can go through his following, and you can just do that over and over again, right? Then the other way we can kind of find people is going back to that niches video, right? That I think, I don't remember the day exactly, but we've obviously covered it already. The best niches to work in, the best industries to work in high ticket sales as an appointment setter or high ticket closer, right? So that you guys can scale to 10K a month as quick as possible, right? We spoke about relationships, fitness, wealth, right? Health, wealth, relationships. Those were the industries we discussed. So within those niches, think of all the different kind of industries that could be within those. So you have, for example, with wealth, dropshipping, trading, SMMA, AI, all of those things, marketing, growth operating, freelance brand scaling, all of these different things. In the health, you have a lot of different fitness coaches, etc. In relationships, life coaches, mindset coaches, all of that, right? So you can pretty much search that here, like search life coach, as a SMMA coach, just search SMMA as a word, and you can start finding people, right? So that is how you can find people, to basically curate that second Instagram account, to basically train the algorithm to keep providing you with people to reach out to. Then the second method is what I like to call the rabbit hole method, right? So you basically would start off with someone like Saul, and we know that he's obviously got a high ticket service because it's DM, and also this video takes you somewhere where you can book a call, right? So we'll reach out to him, and then we're gonna go through all the people that he's following, because a lot of these guys, they follow people who, typically also sell high ticket services. So for example, here, boom, book your call now. Perfect. This is someone that we could work with. And again, then going through all of his followers, so on, so forth. And also here, you can also click, I don't know why that's not working. What the hell? There you go. And again, going through here, suggested, and the following. And you just go down the rabbit hole, the rabbit hole, the rabbit hole, the rabbit hole. And again, if you can book a call, if it says DM me a word, something along those lines, then you know you are in business. Another one that you could also find is if they have like a link here that basically asks for your information, so like email, phone number, all of that jazz, that basically implies that once you submit that information for maybe a free training or a free course or whatever it may be, that information you will then be called by an appointment setter, right? So you know that they have a high ticket service, quite simply. And yeah, so the algorithm method is more of a long-term play that will allow you to continuously have people to message. And then the rabbit hole method is more for like the short term, right? So for example, you can start with the rabbit hole method and follow all of them, like their content, etc., to then build the algorithm method within that same account. And that is super, super powerful because it will mean that you can find people on autopilot. As you can see, these people follow thousands and thousands of people, and they're also plus here. Like, okay, let's click on this guy, 300k plus on YouTube. I think this guy's just a YouTuber. Let's see here who he's following. I just want to show you how easy it is to find people. What's this guy? I'm sure this guy, no. Let's see here. Oh, Eddie Malouf. So Eddie Malouf has this marketing company. So you can work with them, agency owner community, main YouTube. Yeah. I know he has a high ticket service, so this is another person you can work for. He follows people in the same industry that provide high ticket services, because he is a marketing agency for people like that. And yeah, he will have people that he follows as well who offer high ticket services. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you can start finding thousands of business owners who are going to be selling something high ticket, right? Now, another video I'm going to be making on top of optimizing your profile and how to message people is how do we tell if someone is good or bad? Well, I can tell you for sure because it's right here. Results. Do they have a lot of results? Do they have testimonials? Do they have client results? Do they have case studies, reviews, things like that? Because that is obviously what we want. We, like I said, to sell well, we need to believe in what we're selling. And how are we going to be able to believe in what we're selling if it's not getting results, right? So if they're not even getting results, don't even bother reaching out to someone like this. Because yeah, you don't want to work for someone that gets no results, quite simply. All right? So that's pretty much everything for today, right? So start while we are doing this together. Start finding these people. Start doing that algorithm method. Start following these people. Maybe don't reach out to them just yet. Like, hold your horses, because in the next couple of videos, I'm going to be showing you how to do that. So just maybe build like a Google spreadsheet or something, or an Excel spreadsheet with all the people you want to do, or just create that second Instagram account and follow all the people you want to reach out to. So then you have that list right then and there, ready to rock and roll when you know how to message these business owners. All right. That is pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Let's get cracking, ladies and gents. And yeah, it's time to make money.